Ludicrous speed!
Sir, hadn't you better buckle up?
Now buckle this! Ludicrous speed! Go!
In 1987, Mel Brooks gave the world an incredible present in the movie Spaceballs, a movie that was happily going out of its way to insult any sci-fi franchise it could get its hands on. With a cast of crazies starring Bill Pullman, Rick Moranis, John Candy, and especially Mel Brooks, Spaceballs was just an insane comedy that, as I said before, went out of its way to insult any sci-fi it could get its hands on and did it in an amazing way. But now the question is, Mel Brooks, at 98 years old, has announced Spaceballs 2. But the question that needs to be asked is, 1, do we need this movie? And 2, can it perform as well? Can the comedy be just as good as back in the 1980s?
After 40 years, we asked, what do the fans want? But instead, we're making this movie. May the Schwartz be with you.
Believe me when I tell you that the Schwartz is very powerful. But is it powerful enough to survive a sequel? It's been over 38 years since Spaceballs was released, and Mel Brooks is now 98 years old, as I said before, and Hollywood has definitely changed since then. Political correctness has just poisoned Hollywood to a point now where a lot of people are scared to even make comedies without offending certain groups in the community. So the question I need to ask is, can Spaceballs 2 be made and still break the rules that it did in '87? And what about Mel Brooks? At 98 years old, the question needs to be asked, does he still have his comic flair? I am told that he is going to be playing yogurt again, but the question still is, does he still have that comic timing, the brilliant storytelling that he once had? The reason I ask is because back in 2022, Mel Brooks was involved with a project called Paws of Fury, a kid's version of Blazing Saddles. While it was okay, it definitely, as far as I was concerned, did not live up to the standards, the top quality of work that Mel Brooks has given us in the past. Is it possible that Paws of Fury is evidence that Mel Brooks may have lost his comic brilliance? Now, on the other hand, there's definitely plenty of material out there for Spaceballs 2 to rip apart. Look at Star Wars, The Acolyte. What a piece of garbage that was, and it is screaming to be made fun of. And no parody would be complete without... I really do hope that I am wrong in my concerns about Mel Brooks. Spaceballs was a brilliant comedy. Almost everything that Mel Brooks has ever put his hands to, I loved. He was a comic genius, and I really hope that this movie is just as good. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments on this, my friends, so please drop those comments below and let me know. And until the next time, my friends, God bless.